need for that sort of talk. You want me to start?
Yeah, ready when
Have you set it going yet or not?
it's recording.
Is it recording?
The hand signal, what to say?
He's done it 10 times over.
Outtakes or what?
Right, what you got to understand is you're doing arm signals. I'm talking to Tracy. I don't care what you're doing, so I'm not taking any notice of what you're
He's
doing.
got to cut all this out, he's recording.
No outtakes. You need to
Yeah,
put
but what you got to remember, Al,
Yes.
what you got to remember, Al, is that he's doing the editing, and he can't have a. So there's no swear words. Don't tell any swear words. Don't say things like fuck. This is the Red All Over Show, and this is the Christmas edition. And we've got all our lovely fans and supporters and friends with us, haven't we? Come on. I can't hear you.
And we've got
Are
the
you
Andy
there?
Simcox Appreciation Society with us as well.
Hey, hey. Don't try too hard. Right, what we thought we'd do for this show, since there's a limit to how many times we can preview Reading away, as we're going to talk a little bit about what we think so far, about how we've gotten, as a season. It's coming to, it's the 8th of December when we're recording it. What we think so far about how the season's panned out and what have you. So without further ado, let's get all over it. Alan, tell me, speak to me, Al.
Merry Christmas, Andy. Ho, ho, ho. Where's your hat? Do you know it's the season of goodwill to all men?
No, Al. Off you go, Al.
Season so far? Rubbish. Sorry, no, I'll move on from there. It's been interesting. It'd be nice to see Barnsley play 90 minutes football and not 45 minutes on each half. I don't think we've done that all this season. It's been a bit stop-start, hasn't it? Home form has been stop-start. Away form has been a lot better than his home. So what's it say? They don't like playing in front of us Barnsley fans. They like playing away from home in front of 2,000 and 3,000 Barnsley fans. But no, we've not met Oakwell Fortress. He's not at his best side. He's not at a side where he can have a regular starting 11, mix and match, losing players, Killip coming in, cost me lost Roberts. I think that's been a big miss. 7th in league, better than what we thought, in a better position than last season at this stage of season. But a big January for me coming up. We've got to get it right to push on. If not, I think we'll be going free falling in this league.
Right, before the season started, Alan, you predicted where we'd finish.
I did.
Where did you say we'd finish, Al?
On Red's report, I said 12th, and on ours, I went 4th.
4th. So you did a Horsham. We were going to draw 1-1. No, we're going to thrash them 4-1. You went, what? 12th at Red's report on that show?
It was 12 mid-table.
And now 4th. Do you want to amend any of it? 12th, 4th, out in between, or out lower?
Well, we'll have to wait while January and see what players we're getting, and then I'll amend it again if I need to.
Is that a no then?
It's neither denying or,
You couldn't possibly comment, Al.
Well,
you know this is a show that I get your comments from, don't you?
Is that right?
Just give us a number, Al. Where do you think we're going to finish, Al? You can revisit it. Just say a number. It's not hard. Alan says 6th. Right, Tracy. Here you go. Where did you say we'd finish up, Tracy?
5th or 4th? 5th. 5th, yeah. And we will finish 5th.
So you're not amending it at all, then?
No, I'm not a turncoat, I'm a sticker.
Wow.
I like
Right.
it.
What,
I like it.
why are you sticking with it? Tell me that. What do you think so far?
Well, we started well. We started very well. Best game at season at home was probably the first game of the season.
Keep talking, because I'm going to eat one of Tom Webster's cookies while you're talking. Keep talking.
It's like rate my cookie as well over here.
All the cookies are available.
Not by Tom. Yeah, we started well, and I think probably too well, because probably lulled us into a false sense of security, I think. It's particularly prior to the season where we were all a bit doom and gloom and we were thinking it were going to be really tough, and then it has been. But, I'm more controversial because I'm going to upset, because I'm pretty much on Team Collins, if I'm being honest. I think the guy needs more time. I think he's been dealt a terrible hand, and we need to give him I'm going to say it, we need to give him the season. And that might come back to bite me, burn me, whatever, but I think he's just had an horrendous issues, injuries, players getting sold in front of him when it were like, I'm picking Norwood at the beginning of the season because he's my main striker, and then off he goes, and Kitchen's going nowhere, says certain people, and then 2 days later Kitchen's gone. I just think the guy's had a really tough start, and so I'm sticking with 4th. I think positive. January's going to be good. We're going to sign some great players. I'm really putting myself online here. This is so going to come back to bite me. And when Jane's going to rant and go mental, and I'm going to be like really positive. So, stick with it, and it'll come good.
We will remind you,
I know
whether
you
it's
will.
good or
I
bad,
know you will.
you'll be able to give it some of that if it's good, or you'll get some if it's not.
I'll be a clown.
No need. Too soon. Too soon. Right. What I was going to say is TalkSport and Sky Sports put in a bid for Alan. And we turned it down. We said, he's going nowhere. We're still waiting for 5 million for him. And obviously, yes, please. But no, it's not. Right. Now we come
Mike,
to...
you're
This
all
is
right.
what you've all been waiting for. I can see in all your faces. You're all waiting for it. You're all at the edge of your seats. I can see it. She's not been on for a bit, but we've set the hair running, and we're opening the trap. And the trap that's opening, because she's got a trap, is Jane. Off you go, Jane. You've not been on long. Off you go. Up and at 'em, Jane.
Calm down. Right. So I agree with a lot of what Tracy's saying. I do agree with Collins has not been given enough time. But what I see is, like I said, players getting sold from underneath you. You put a striker out up front, that one goes, no, they're not going, yeah, they are going. It's just same old Barnsley all the time. We only seem to get the good runs and the good managers. They seem to be like potluck. It's like, oh, we've got a good one here, so we have a good season. But we go back again to the same old thing again of players leaving, us doing well for a bit, and then we drop again, and then the heads go down again. I mean, I went to Blackpool Tuesday night, weren't it, Blackpool, and it was just dire at Blackpool. It was dire. But there seems to be no real fire in the bellies, and I think that's what I've found. Is that spark's gone, that fire, that drive. The Reds just seem to be down, and we just need to get that back, and I'm not sure how we're going to do it. As Barnsley, we usually do it. We'll just see what January's got to bring. It may be that we need some fresh faces. We may just need a different point of view in team. Or Collins might just need backing instead of expecting to work miracles on nothing, which is what we tend to do. And it's really disappointing for us fans, and I'm sure for the players. It's again, you see that heads down, that shoulders down on pitch, and it's just disappointing. It frustrates fans as well. So for me, this January season is going to say a lot, and I say this every year, about what our board's intentions are and where we're going to finish this year. I think watch out for January and let's see what happens.
And where do you think we're going to finish?
8th.
Just outside the playoffs, then?
Yep.
So,
Eighth.
you've
go
gone
eighth.
for 4. I think I 5th. I think I said 5th at the start of the season. But don't take any notice of what I said, because I also said that Lincoln would be up there, and there still might be. But I also said Exeter would make it, and there's still hope, but not a lot. So you said, I don't know, because Alan don't know, he's going to wait. He's not.
Excuse me, what I predict.
Alan said 6.
Just have a look at who I predicted. Everyone I predicted in that Portsmouth, Peterborough, yes, Barnsley. You look at them; they're all
I know.
there. Blackpool, they're all up there. Derby, they're all up there, vying, and I'm hoping we're vying. But also, while we're vying, we're buying.
Nice.
Crikey. Vying
You
and
like
buying.
that? See where I went there, Tracy?
Right. Just relax for a minute, you three. I'm going to do a Jules Holland as soon as Tom can get out of his chair. It might take a while because His knees aren't as good as they were. So I'm going to do Jules Holland. I'm going to go round both of our supporters that are here.
Oh, look at that. He's moving on 3 Tom's cookies.
So I'm going first. First. I could be on Strictly. Actually, no, not with my knees. First, Dave Booth. Dave.
Hi.
What did you say, Dave, at the start of the season? Where are we going to finish up, Dave? Start at season?
Top.
Top. Confidence.
Yeah.
Where are we going to finish up now, Dave?
Top 2.
How strong's that? What's he drinking?
It's whatever Tom's put in his cookies.
Oh, right. I'll leave you, Gang, because you'll not be interested at all in football. A bit like me, really. And we'll go to Nick Nutt, because Nick's predictions, each week he predicts, and he's usually talking rubbish. But tell me what you think, Nick.
I think I'm going to go for 5th. I think Bolton will win it. Potter will be second. I'll go for Bolton. Peterborough, Blackpool, Exeter, and Barnsley.
You're going for Exeter as well, like me. I've made a fool of myself saying Exeter, though. Are you happy making a fool, he's ending?
I think they'll come good. They're playing good.
Where's Stevenage going to finish in this lot?
We're gonna...
They're going to bottle it.
And here we go. To the man that goes to so many matches, well, the parent to so many matches, so he's got a hotline to it all. Here we've got Rhys Pearce, who knows what he's talking about.
I've told him that.
At least I'm just bullying him up.
I said 9th and we'll finish 9th.
Is that it? Yeah. I've come all this way. I've walked 5 yards for you to say 9th and we'll be 9th. Is that it?
Yep.
Jess, help me out. Help me out.
It needs help.
Where are we going to get it, though, at this late stage? I don't know. What do you think, Jess? Just give us a number, Jess. Don't do an Alan. Give a number.
I think about 9th, 10th.
Like him? Oh, I'm Gino. I'm coming to somebody who really does know what he's talking. Now, this is Andy Atherton, so I'm hoping for a bit of sense because Josh Atherton's his son, so he's obviously taught him all he knows. So if Josh talks sense, surely his dad does. So, Andy, here you go.
I think we'll finish 6th. We'll just scrape 6th.
And why do you think that, Andy?
Because that's what I think. You asked me what I think, and that's what I think.
Thank you for that in-depth analysis, Andy. We can move on. And I know where Josh gets it from. Here we go. I'm coming. Very, very slowly. You've just got to say a number, don't panic. You've just got to say where you think we'll finish up. When Tom catches up, 'cause he's not as quick as he used to be. Where do you think we're going to finish up?
Either 5th or 6th.
5th or 6th?
5th.
That's a lot more definite than that, isn't it? That's a lot better than 6th. Although they're both playoffs, aren't they? Don't matter which it is.
Yeah.
I definitely think playoffs, but just getting into playoffs.
6th then?
Yeah.
5th, 4th, top.
Yeah. Just
5th, 6th.
6th. I'll go 6th.
Go on, Tony.
Anybody got to take a dentist? Because I'm pulling teeth here.
Andy, ask the rugby fan.
Totally wrong shape ball for me. But my wife says top 6, so it's got to be top 6. But I think 6th.
That'll do for me. And last but not least, we've got Julie Atherton. So hopefully, we'll get the same level of analysis as her husband, Julie. Oh, he's talked. Do you know what he said? We're going to finish 6th. That's what I said now. So I said, so why do you think 6th? Because that's what I think. It was so deep, too deep for me. Julie, where do you think we're going to finish up?
7th.
You just got to be different to him, haven't you? You can't back him up, can you? Just different. I can see where Josh gets it from. It's obviously you. back to the top table. It's like a wedding. Oh no! Oh no! There's two sliding out the way here. On my way back. Trying to get... Right then. Get his best side, not back of his head.
Me left. That is his best side.
Charming. Right. What do you think of the season so far and where we're going to finish up?
Started well. I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. I think we're going to finish about 9th, 10th. And I think January, I hope we get some good players, but I'm really concerned we're going to try to be clever about it and just buy a lot of players that we think are going to be good in 2 years rather than players who are going to be good in the here and now. And as a result, 9th or 10th.
Do you think we might lose some in January as well, though?
No, I don't think so. I think Luke Connell should be here for the long run. No, I don't think we're going to lose any big hitters.
Okay. Definitely the last and definitely the least.
We had a good first game, and that were about it for me. Rest of the season's been poor. I think we're going to finish 10th, unless we have a massive January and big positives. Unless that happens, I can't see how better happening.
You know, before the season started, where did you think we were going to finish then?
Because nobody knew Collins, nobody knew what he could do with this team. I were hoping playoffs, but I don't think we're going to make playoffs now. As it stands, unless we get a massive January.
Fair enough. Now then, while you're doing filming, Tom, you can just concentrate on my face. So I've got a face for video.
You're very close then.
I've got a face for video. What's your views? I'm going to stick camera in your face while you're filming me. What's your views, Tom? You can do two things at once, Tom, can't you? You can talk and film at the same time, can't you?
Oh, thinking, could you not hear cogs turning? To be honest with you, Randy, I said mid-table. I'm going to stick with mid-table. I think I said 10th, might have said 9th. I can't see anything different. I don't think January is going to be big for us. I don't think Connell's going to go. Don't think anybody's going to go because I can't see anybody coming in for Cole because he's turned cold again. I can't see anybody coming in for Kane because his attitude's horrific, and I can't see any championship side thinking, oh, he'll be a good signing. I just can't see it, and that's what he's holding out for. And I just think Williams is going to run out his contract again, so I don't think anyone's going to go. I think they're all going to go in summer, but I can't see anybody coming in either. I can't see a striker coming in. I can't see a midfielder coming in. I think January is going to be very boring for us.
Thanks, Tom. You've cheered me up no end. And I really do mean no end. I don't know.
Not the away end.
Not the away. Not the away. The only thing that's keeping me going for this time is that every time I do an away end with somebody, they say that their club's in a mess and all.
Ever breathe? You sound out of breath. We're walking round at your age.
Off you go then, Al. Get talking then. Say something.
Say something. Well, thanks everybody for coming. It's a great night once again. And we're going... Is anybody going to Reading tomorrow? Oh,
Reece,
there's hands up in the
Reece and
end of the
Jess
room. What do you think tomorrow then, Reece? Can we do anything?
No, it's going to be a boring game.
Well, there's going to be some tennis balls on pitch, I've heard.
I've heard that as well.
We might be better kicking tennis balls than a football.
It will be a lot better. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the pizza that Tom sent his wife out to pick up, because he's like that.
Not to back up.
Not to back up. And I hope, because I do, I hope you like Tom's cookies, or as I call them, because I'm from Barnsley, biscuits. Not cookies, biscuits. So, cheers to you all, and Merry Christmas. Even you, Tom. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Oh, and Happy New Year.
Oh.
Reading's going to bottle it.
And I daren't say Reading's going to... I said that once.
Anyway,
I thought I got away with it, Brian.
I'll say one. Old year out, new year win.
That'll do.
Can I get a you Reds off you all, or are you going to say... Are you ready? After 3, leave it. After 3. And try and put a bit into it. Don't let them 2 lads at the back shame you all, because, you know, you're grown people. What's wrong with you? Are you ready? You Reds, after 3. 1, 2, 3...
You Red!
I can't hear you. Say it again. 1, 2, 3... Thank you very much. We're here all week. Right, we've done the show, but as a final treat, we've got the... Julie, if you want to come up and say it, come up here and do it. You can come and take over from me and Al if you want, you know, we don't mind. You're just like your flipping son, taking over everything. What's wrong with you? As a final treat, we've got the 2 little scamps. We've got Little Al and Little Andy, also known to the parents and everybody else as... I know.
Why aren't you saying it then?
I mean, he's got a point.
Pausing.
He has got a big point.
I'm
No, you
pausing
know.
for dramatic effect. What's wrong with you? George Webster, best at 2. Isaac Webster.
Favouritism.
Well, he's Little Andy, isn't he?
Because I got hat on, hasn't it?
Because you got that on. Right.
You want it? You want
Right.
to take over from Secret Santa?
First with George,
Go on
because George has done a lot better than you, Isaac, in prediction competition. In a lot, you need to book up. George, so far, Little Al, so far, what do you reckon? Season so far, what do you reckon?
I think we are going to just be unlucky and finish... I think we're going to finish 7th. 7. 3 points behind Derby.
Very precise.
Aren't your young'uns at your age supposed to say, we're going to win every game 10-0 and we're going to finish at top of table by 20 clear points or something like that? No, oh, I think we're going to... What? You're growing up too quick.
You're pretty optimistic as well. And one more thing, if we're winning 10-0, then why aren't we not in Premier League? Man City should be playing against us then.
2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Promotion this season.
They're not
Promotion
good.
following season. And we're up. And do you know what? You'll be 12 then, and you'll still be giving it large.
I think Ireland will be scoring better.
And Man City can't win. They ain't won for 4 games, so it happens at best on them.
Erling Haaland, please.
Now, a little birdie, or it might be a big birdie because it's your dad, and yeah, it's a big birdie. He says that you're a goalie.
I am.
And he's, oh, come here, get your microphone.
Why not be saving goals for Barnsley then?
To talk.
Shut,
You know, you like kids. Speak.
I think
Speak
it's
when you're
mad.
spoken to.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm having spotlight at the minute.
Yeah, it's Little Al.
You've got your
Tell me about your team and how you're getting on.
We're doing all right, to be fair.
What's that mean? Where are you? Table. and all that. And how many have you won? How many have you lost? How many you draw? How many goals
How
you
am I
scored?
supposed to know that?
You're a goalie, aren't you? How many of you are in? Have you got backache from picking ball up?
He saved 2 penalties.
Tell me.
3 penalties
All
in
3?
3 games. How do you know? Because I count it, obviously. Why not
So you
count
feel-
your record and all?
So you're feeling quite chuffed with yourself then? Because you saved 2 penalties in your last game, didn't you?
1 penalty.
1 penalty. Right. Your dad's bulling you up to be something you're not then. Right. A tease soldier.
I've got a
Let's
good
go to your-
midfielder here, aren't we?
Midfielder and right back.
No, look, versatile, aren't you? Versatile.
One more thing I don't want to say. I did score an own goal last game.
In fact,
You know you didn't have to say that, don't you?
I
You
wish I
chose
didn't.
to.
I wish I didn't, but I had to. I had no choice. I
Neil
feel
Collins
like.
scored an own goal
Since when?
for Leeds United against Barnsley.
I thought it would have been 1983.
You remember that year?
No. Because I wasn't alive then. I was alive in 2013, not 1983.
Oh, it hurts. It
Oh,
hurts.
Andy,
Al,
they're
it's
making
all
me
right.
feel old.
You are old, Al. Right, Isaac, tell me this, Isaac, before Alan gets a witty comeback. Isaac,
of fire.
what do you think of the season so far?
I
Rubbish! Don't say that. Just say something better.
think I've been playing alright, wins here and there. Some loss, some draws. I think we'll be finishing 5th in the playoffs. And we're going to go to Wembley and win it.
Again, best start saving up, Dad.
And also one more thing, if he's saying that at the end of the season, he's saying we're not in playoffs, you jinxed it, George, because we are.
Fight!
Well, I don't think about that. Because if you talk about Bradford, when it was 5-1, I don't think we had any chemistry. That's because we were playing out a young squad. I think you know that if you looked at more players.
Let me ask you this, Isaac. Finally, final question, Isaac, before I fall overboard. You're a right wing back. Do you think you'd do a better job at right wing back than Barry Cotter, Corey O'Keefe, and Jordan Williams?
Especially Barry Cotter, because he's playing rubbish at minute. Where's his feet? I don't think he can find his footing or even find where his boots are at the minute. I'm surprised he scored against whatever team it was. I'm surprised he's not. I'm glad he won against. He's not
Come on,
I'm
lads.
surprised he's not
Lads, he puts his shoulders back. He puts his shoulders back. He can do 100 metres in 9.2 seconds.
Why not
But
just
that's
play
without ball.
Why not just play Humpty Dumpty then?
Well, this
So
has
I'm telling
gone well,
you
hasn't
now.
it? We ask them to
All
come
he
and say
does
what they
is
think.
slip
This is.
about. All he does is slip about. Might as well just play Humpty Dumpty. If Barry Cotter's worth 20 grand, I'm pretty sure it'd be worth more. Exactly.
And now the double act.
Is anybody else you want to rubbish while we're here? Anybody else? Anybody want to praise?
Oh.
I think I'll leave that to them to decide.
What about you, Isaac? Have you got anybody you want else to rubbish or who to praise? You can say some nice things as well. It's Christmas, remember?
You've got to be on nice list, not naughty list.
I think I might as well just give me out to Neil Collins.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for him?
Good thing.
Give his heart to Collins.
His heart to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're getting one of your stars.
Probably to give him some good luck.
We need a couple of. Well, you've got 6 stars there. We need about 6 stars in
Telling you
January, don't
now, give Neil Collins one wish and it'll be letting Barnes win title.
There you go.
And one more thing.
Go on.
Even if
Camera.
we had like one of the best players in the world, we'd still win. And I think we'll make it up to Prem, but I'm not quite
How
sure
old are you
about
going
that.
to be before, when we get into Premiership?
18. They're about 102 when that happens. Well, I guess you wouldn't be much better either.
Right, I'm feeling that positive. I might even go back to Andy Atherton to get more in-depth analysis.
Isaac,
Or not.
You've been talking for so long. You nearly put me to sleep.
Right, that you can shut up now. We've had enough. Now
Save that for friendly
Right,
camera.
I've got one last thing for you to do. Remember what you normally do at your segment. What do you always do right at the end? And give it some. Come on.
You